Hi, I'm Savo Nardin from GOtango school. I will show you how to easily pivot in any direction we want, to the point we want. For example, I want to pivot there. I want to pivot to that point. I want to pivot back to the camera. To do this, we have to look at the evolution of man. During the evolution, we were always looking where are we going. We didn't walk in the forest looking in the sky because we could find an obstacle and fall down. And so now we move wherever we put our attention. For example, if we drive a bicycle and we see a little stone on the road, try to avoid it while looking at it. It will be very difficult to avoid it. So we need to put our attention away from the obstacle. Or for example, if you drive a car too fast for a curve, if we look at a tree nearby, most probably we'll crash into it. Because our body, if you put attention to that tree, our body will stay stiff like this. Instead, we have to follow the curve. And our body, most probably, will move. We can do the curve, hopefully. So how do we pivot? Of course, we cannot use our hands. Let's say I'm helping myself with my hands. No good, because when I put a mass away from the axis, I can lose the equilibrium. That's why I would like to keep the mass into the axis as much as possible. So where do I get the energy to turn instead of throwing my hands around? Stretching the muscles. Dissociation. But imagine now a Rubik cube. I don't have one anymore. So if I move the Rubik cube, the whole one, nothing interesting. But if I move a level by level, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it's much more interesting. Like hitting the domino. If they would fall all together at the same time, nothing interesting. But they don't do this. They fall first, second, ta, 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 ta. And we like this because our eyes like the dynamics in this movement. Many things happening. It's interesting. For sure it's more interesting if I turn this way than like a statue. So how do we pivot? Firstly, we put the feet in V shape, as always in tango. Let's say I put the weight on the right leg. I keep the ankles at all times together. So when I pivot, I lift everything, but not this point. I will exaggerate it now. And back to the Rubik cube, 3 levels. First level, second level, and the third level, hips and the legs. To do this, I want to turn to that point. I'll count 1. I keep the attention to that point. 2. I'm stretching the muscles. And when I want to move the third level, it shouldn't be passive, just these muscles tearing the third level behind me. No. I'll do 1, 2, and I kick the ball. 1, 2, and I kick the ball. Do the exercise this way. Let's say, and I will follow the tiles, exactly 90 degrees. Let's say I choose firstly the right leg. So I'll turn clockwise for 90 degrees. 1, I keep the tension. 2, 3. 1, 2, kick the ball. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do 3 minutes on the right leg clockwise. Then left leg. 3 minutes. 1, 2, 7. On the left leg. Then 3 minutes right leg counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 minutes left leg. 1, 2, 3. It takes about 12 minutes. If you do once a week, you will get the results. More if you do twice a week. Thank you very much. If you want any more info about this exercise, just write to me. Find GOtango on Facebook.